Hi guys, Baz from Hognose UK here. If you watched my last video, you'll see that I've got a Blackhead Leopard het pied that looks like it may be a super. Well, this clutch that I'm about to cut is the next clutch from that boy, so it'll be very interesting to see how many of these animals are in fact Blackhead. And I've got another clutch imminently that needs cutting, that imminently needs cutting even, and so we'll see for sure then, and this clutch will show whether or not he is a super Blackhead. Okay, so this is the clutch in question. As you can see, pied to Blackhead Leopard, het pied, due tomorrow, so it's the 31st of July today, and they've started to pip, so I'm going to cut the rest. I was a bit aware, I've got a different video set up, so last time I did my egg cutting, I was aware that I was a little bit too far away from the camera, so I'm going to try and rectify that today, and try and get some better close-up shots if we can. It's pointless doing egg cutting if you can't really see what I'm cutting. So this is the guy that's pipped, as you can see. I'm just going to move these out of the way to the side. My goo box there. As you can see, he's made quite a decent sized hole both ends of the egg, and another one there. So just carefully circumnavigate those and have a little look, see what we've got. And straight away, that's a pied. I thought it was when I saw the head. Let's have a little look in there. Oh, and that, I'm actually going to say straight away, is a Blackhead pied. There you go, there is my goal for the season for pieds. I'm 99% certain that's a Blackhead pied. And first egg, excellent. Excellent, suppose I should say. Right, egg number 2, because this is het to pied of it. Obviously we should have, you know, I don't always rely on it, but we should have sort of decent numbers. We should have 50% should be pied really. And any of these Blackheads, which this one clearly is, that is being cut now, any of the Blackheads that are not pieds will be 100% het pied. And that is gorgeous. So that's a Blackhead Leopard, 100% het pied. A little bit of blood there, but those blood vessels are well pulled away from the shell. Okay, so 2 really lovely snakes, 2 out of 2 I'm very happy with. Let's go for number 3. Oh, there's another pied. Very low, every pied I've hatched so far this season has been very high white. He's a bit bloody as well, considering that they're ready to pip. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's a Blackhead. Can't even see the head, but look at how dark that bit on the tail is. So I'll probably be wrong. We'll see once these guys have shed. I'll do an update, and quite often in my videos, as even anyone who's watched them in the past will see, I change my mind like the weather. So we'll see. Oh, there's another pied. Wow. Wow. Okay, you can see these blood vessels again are well fallen away. You know what, if I didn't know better, don't know, I'm not sure about that one actually. I was going to say if I didn't know better I'd say that was a Blackhead pied again, but not entirely sure about that one. It's very nicely marked, and the blacks are very intense. Can't really see the head, so we'll have to save our judgment for that one for another day. So egg number 5. This one's got a window underneath. I'm sure Austin would like that one. Let's have a little. This one's quite turgid still, this one, so this one might not be as far along as the rest. You do get different developments within a clutch depending on where they are in the incubator. And that is another pied. And there we go. Wow, look at that. That is 100% definitely a Blackhead pied. And looking at that tail marking, the one I said earlier that I think probably is, I would also say the same. So there we go. Target achieved at least once, but I think probably twice. I'm well happy with that. That one there, maybe not. His head's not, maybe not, but we'll see. There's another one. This one was a boob egg. It's got a little bit of mould over it. Wipe that off. That would definitely be one that Austin would choose. Oh, there's a little, oh, it's actually, this one actually started to pip as well on the bottom, so this one's ready to come out and say hello to the world. This is going to be a small snake. This is a really small egg and quite a boob. That is a leopard, 100% het pied. So egg number 7. And there we have another blackhead leopard. So that is yeah, definitely a leopard, blackhead, 100% het pied. Another mouldy one there, so I'm going to give that a wipe before I cut it. I can actually feel the baby kicking, it touching, reacting to the touch of my hand on the side. Then when I put my hand on there I could feel it. So it's a really unusual egg, this one. It's quite lumpy, quite gnarly. It's still got quite a lot of fluid in it. I'm well chuffed with this clutch so far. I've still got another clutch of pied eggs that could produce blackheads. So to hit it on the second clutch of the season, I'm well happy. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. That looks like an orange dream pied. I'm just trying to think what I put in the female the year before. Yeah, it was orange dream the year before. Okay, so not quite sure what's going on with this one, but certainly looks like an orange dream to me, and that would be a retained sperm if it is. Oh, interesting. And last but not least, it's also got a little bit of mould on it. I think you get a lot more mould on your eggs if you're incubating them up off the substrate, sitting up on these lighting things, whatever they're called, light diffusers. I've never had so many mouldy eggs as since I started incubating on these. Okay, this looks suspiciously like another pied. Oh yes. And that looks rather blackheadified as well. Look at that. Look at the markings on that. That's gorgeous. So I can't see the head. I'm not going to pull it about. So there we are. So het to visual. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieds and 3 hets. I'm well happy with that. The odds on that are awesome. I've got my blackhead pied. You know, from here the season just can only get better. It's bloody amazing. I'm well happy with this lot. Okay, so here we are. This is the second blackhead leopard het pied. It's a pied clutch of the season. See, one's still not shedding there. I don't know if this little guy's going to make it, but you know, I'll give him a chance. There was another snake in the clutch. There was a leopard blackhead, was born with no eyes. I thought, well, that's fine, I'll give it to somebody as a pet. But when it actually came out the egg, it was quite badly kinked. We had a bit of a heat spike. We had like a week where we had 35 degrees centigrade here. I had fans in my incubator room and everything, but I've had 2 snakes with no eyes and 1 snake with 1 eye, which is this little fella here. So if we go through these, so this little fella hasn't shed yet. He is a Blackhead Leopard Pied, as you can probably see, but he's got no eye on the other side. Well, he has actually. I'm talking at my arse. He's got a little tiny eye there, just there. He has actually got 2 eyes, but one's really tiny. Okay, so I'm going to keep him on moist paper and that after I've done this video, and just get him to shed. If I can get him feeding, then he'll make someone a nice pet. So then in the clutch there's a pair of these, again very similar looking to the last lot. Just this light a bit more. So this is a Blackhead Leopard. This one hasn't got the funky belly like the others, so I'm wondering if there is something. A lot of people have messaged me and said the leopards in the last video are all super leopards, the ones with the stripe down the middle of their bellies, but I don't know whether that's true or not, but they are all possible supers. So there's that one, that's a little boy, and then there's this one which is a female. Absolutely stunning. Look at the markings down the back there, I love that. So that's another Blackhead Leopard little girl, very similar looking, obviously from the same line of leopard. So really nice busy belly, absolutely stunning girl. Now somebody, I was talking to Mills Fackard the other day, which was quite interesting. The spider and the leopard and the Blackhead are allelic, and I said to him, we've had a few of these. So these are like almost like Blackhead spiders, but there's no spider in this clutch, so it can't be. So I wonder if, because they're allelic to spiders, they do a similar thing sometimes in Blackhead. So I'm guessing that maybe these ones, look at them, beautiful tail, maybe these ones that haven't got a lot of pattern, these are all just pure Blackhead Pieds. I might be talking out my arse, I'm sure somebody will correct me, but look at that, look how dark that head is. And all of them have got this one little white patch behind the back of their heads as well, which is quite interesting. So I haven't even sexed these ones yet. I've sexed those 2 leopards because I've had interest in them, and that's a female, so that'll be staying here. And then there's 3 of these. So these are Blackhead Leopard Pieds, and again this one, if it keeps still long enough, it's got the white patches behind its head. Look, they've all got these for some reason, this bit here. So I'm pretty sure these are Blackhead Leopards, all of them. Oops, let me just put the lid on there. I haven't sexed that one. Oops. Actually, I'd probably be better off keeping one of these rather than the Blackhead, because it's got the leopard in it as well. But that's a little boy. Sorry about the camera wobble, I keep bashing the camera. It's a little bit tight in this shed at the moment. So there we are, this is the next one. So got a nice little smiley face on there. That one's kind of a smile. Oh yeah, that is a smiley. It's got the eyes, and that one's a big grumpy smiley. So again, it's got the white patch behind the head. I've not really hatched that many Blackhead Pieds before, so it's not something I expected to see. And that's all of them so far. I've got it, and I can see it just looking in the box. The one that's still sitting there has got it as well. So and this one is a little boy. Cool, it's certainly very lively. We'll be giving them their first feed later. And this one, last but not least, again Blackhead Leopard, and there's those white patches on the neck again. Really don't know what that's all about, but I'm sure somebody will tell me. If you know what that is, please leave it in the comments below. Politely would be nice. So there you go, another Leopard Blackhead. Lots of pattern on this one. No really no smileys on it or anything like that, but it's got the white patch. But very clean underneath their chins for for Pieds. Most Pieds have a really grey under their chin, and these guys aren't. So let's have a look what this one is. I love these last little bits of colours on their tails. And that's a boy as well, so some of these will obviously be shifting. going on to new homes. So there we go. I'd have to have a count up, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was 8. Yeah, there was 8 because I had the one that died. So that's 8 plus that other whole clutch, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 16 or 17 actually already. Oh yeah, that was 10, that clutch, wasn't it? So, and I lost 1 out of that, so it's 9. And yeah, so 17 on the bounce from this same boy. Next clutch is 6 or 7 eggs. I look forward to cutting that and just sort of confirming it really. Okay, so there you have it, another really awesome clutch. Lots of Blackhead Pieds, and probably Blackhead Leopard Pieds. Absolutely amazing odds. The chances of buying a Blackhead Leopard Het Pied that actually turns out to be a super, I would imagine, are phenomenal. Should probably go out and buy a lottery ticket. The next clutch will 100% prove whether he's a super or not. I think 15, 16 and 17 animals, whatever it is probably indefutable evidence anyway, but the next clutch will show that for sure. If there's 3 clutches and they're all Blackheads, then no one can really question it. Anyway, if you enjoyed my video, please press like. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and stay safe out there.